folks, I've done all that decorating for fall. Can I sit down now for a minute? Come on over. We have some gifts to show from a bunch of beautiful subscribers right here on my take on Home and Garden. Hey, thanks for coming by, guys. First of all, I'd like to mention one of our cuties in there, Morgana Turcotte, you see in the comments. She has sent 3 big, heavy boxes. First of all, if you ever had your hands on a tumbler like this by Crystal d'Arcs from France. French crystal, beautiful, in the Longchamps design. She sent 9 of these. Okay, that was a whole big box, all individually bubble packed and everything. Like that wasn't good enough. You saw in the little table for fall with our fabulous Indian tree design, she sent 6 of these champagne flutes as well. We had 4, now we have 10 in the same Longchamps design. Look at this. Then the girl, she's got a tall glass on a pedestal, and she sent about 6 of these. Then in the sherbet, about 6 of these. Beautiful Crystal d'Arcs from France. Then what somebody might call a tall sherbet or dessert, could be chocolate mousse. Frankly, it could be a margarita glass, it could be a champagne or a martini in this style as well. About half a dozen of these. Then in a brandy glass, I think there's 4 or 5 of these, and this is somebody else. No, it might be, let me look at this. This I think is someone else, okay, but it's still beautiful and it looks like this set, but we're just over the moon about it. I've already told her a couple of times we can't get over her wonderful generosity. So Morgana, thanks again, and we really appreciate you. You'll see them in tables to come, for sure. This is her letter. I enjoy watching your videos and hope that you will continue doing the videos for years to come. So, honestly, too cute. And this is her beautiful dog. She wants a new puppy. And I wanted to get that name, a Samoyed, and it is in the Spitz family. When I first saw a picture of her favorite dog, first thing I thought of was a Spitz, and they're small. This is bigger, a bigger dog, and they're from Russia, but they are just gorgeous. So there was one of the letters from her, just beautiful. Here we have, I don't even have to open it, our sweet pea. Oh my goodness. Karen Alsbury, what a darling. Now she's the one that sent us some of the Johnson Brothers Belvedere ware that you, if you remember before. She has sent this Hummel and the boy and girl, and it's called Going to Market. Look at this sweet thing. She is a trip. Anyway, she says, hope your cute kids are doing well, and I found this Hummel way back in my cabinet and thought you might like it. So, honestly, what a cutie. I hope you have more than one. If you gave us your only one, I'm going to really feel bad. But the best part is, I don't know how you know, there are Hummel videos, of course, in our channel, but we don't have this. We didn't have this one. Very few of the boy and girl together. So, we thank you, Karen. You're just a doll and a cutie and just a wonderful, continuous friend. And thanks for always being there. So we really appreciate it. Now we have somebody that just took us over the moon here with one after another gift. And I want to read just a little bit of his message. And I gotta tell you, it's more rare. I think the men that watch our channel are only 20%. So it's more of a rare thing. But it's really intriguing and encouraging to me. Now we have couples, of course, and they're included in that percentage. This is from Robert Holmes of Philadelphia. Dear Jeff and Angela, thanks for making so many of us happy and excited about beautiful porcelain and your tutoring on how to repair. I don't comment much in the chat, but I try to watch all your great shows and great ideas. Your friend, Bob. Bob, you are a friend and you're a riot, and I just can't get over. He has went through this whole list. I won't need to read it because I know what it says and I can quote it when I show the individual pieces. Really cool sea turtle card. Let's start off with something I thought was so unique for Angela. Now he goes thrifting and antiquing and all over the place like the rest of us. And while he's out, he's thinking about us too. Can you believe it? I mean, a lot of you do. So it's not a surprise, but it's just amazing and awesome. And we're so grateful. Look at how tall she is. Too cute. In the Victorian garb. Long red curls, feathery bonnet. Beautiful purse, it matches the dress, really intricate and cute, and all the way down past the stand. Angela was over the moon about it, and she really loved it. Then, you saw the Brown Betty teapot, and these are in the baked clay. I have not tried to identify this fully in a time period, but it is made in England, and it's a darker red clay, and it's really quite nice, I think. Really nice. Bob, you're a character. He said, I thought that would look good in the kitchen in your autumn display, and it just missed that, but people are funny because if you know us by now, I hold a few things back for the home tour so that you can see something different. When we do the home tour, there's some surprises sprinkled in, tucked in. He's going to see this. By the time he sees this show, he's going to have seen this in the home tour. Love that. Let's put Madame Clouseau over here and put Betty over here. If we can get a look at that. Then, this really struck a bell because it's an individual tea cup, okay, in the Asian pattern. And the funniest thing about this is I had gotten Angela a set of 2 of these with strawberries on them and a lid, okay, like this. And here's the strainer. You can put a tea bag in there. You can put loose tea in there because it has the strainer. He grabbed this because he thought we would like it, and we do. Just beautiful. Thanks, Bob, again. What a character. Just can't get over him. Everything's so diverse. We're just putting a dent in what he sent. Look at the unique set. I've never seen them so colorful, of chopsticks in individual pairs, okay, in a sleeve. Look at this. Now, if I really knew what I was doing, you know, you could eat with those like they do. There's a string bean. These are unique and gorgeous, and you know they're going to be in an Oriental table. So we loved them, and we thank you, Bob, again. Very unique. Really good. Here's something else he has sent. And it says, the 97 Honor Society. So, you know, there's a club that collect cup and saucer. And what's cool about this is created especially for Avon Honor Society by Nico, Japan, 1997. All rights reserved. Gorgeous mahogany stand. Look how exquisite. Love the Victorian woman. And of course Angela did too. Now this really strikes me because in a store in DeLand I ran into these porcelain baby doll, and I mean, I knew Angela would get a huge kick out of it too. I did, because it's a boy and it's a sailor. Now I know who's going to really get a kick out of this, because they call me Sailor Boy because I was in the Navy. Let's see if the cute porcelain doll will sit up here for us and not be a problem. There's something about him, he's so darn good. Look at this guy, it keeps going. He must really like Angela or enjoy her music and her editing and her work, because he was just spoiling her. Look at this. Gorgeous jewelry box. Angel on top. Made in Japan. Just glorious. And it's porcelain, I can tell. And it's got pink roses. How cute. And he knows. Look at this. Everybody's so wonderful because they know what we like and what we have and what we've shown. So he knew that. That'll fit right in her jewelry box collection. Really sweet. Thank you, Bob, again. Fantastic. This I thought was really good too. This is an antique kerchief that he found in an antique shop, and it's marked in Japanese and it says 100%. So I guess that means it's 100% Japanese. Probably silk, and it is exquisite. And what Bob had said, he thought after ironing, of course, mount this in a show box or a nice frame, maybe even with a mat around it. I'm going to have to work on that. And I agree, that's where this should go. We just love that. Now, if that wasn't good enough, we're still on Bob. These are fine china egg cups. You know, it's an old-fashioned thing. It's a Victorian thing, that age. And we have the clear ones that are kind of farmhouse and have the chicken on them. and we're just nuts about them. I think there's 6 of them. He sent, look at this. He sends an Oriental set. Really good. Where you're gonna go for your egg cups for your soft-boiled egg or your hard-boiled egg for breakfast. That's what they used them for. Alrighty. Next, these folks just come out of the woodwork. You don't even know about them because you don't know who they are in the comments until they do something like this. Ed Turkinson from Omaha, Nebraska. I would love to tour your little town. Well, it's a big town, really. Ed has sent a piece of Cape Cod from the 1876 collection in its original box, as you see. And of course, there's no way he knew this. I told Angela, I said, it's impossible. Now, I showed one of these, and we have 2 because we have the big, long table. I dropped something and knocked a chunk off of one of ours a couple years ago. And I just kept it because it made me so mad, and I've always needed to replace it. Look at this guy. I don't think I've ever mentioned it or said it. I'm not sure. So, Ed, we thank you. It's amazing that somehow you got this to us, and it was right on because one of our 2 is broke. So thank you, sir. Really fun, and we're loving it. Our friends, Deb and Brad Getz from Pennsylvania, they had sent this beautiful vase in the Wexford style. Okay, they went on vacation, they hit Ohio and some incredible flea markets and shops, and they had a blast, they said. And they picked up these 2 things for us, which is fantastic. If you remember, Patty Ladybug, she sent 2 of these, and one was broke on arrival. So Deb and Brad have replaced that. Just amazing. So just incredible, guys. Look how beautiful. And then I told you I had gotten a good buy at a thrift shop and got all the punch bowl cups, but with a different bowl in the Wexford. So I was thrilled for what I paid to have all the cups. And I've never seen the Wexford punch bowl. So here it is, and it is staggering beautiful. It is a big boy. Over the moon, and you know you're going to see this at Christmas time. And if we had more than one, you're going to see them both at Christmas time. You're not even going to believe it. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 items that were sent to us direct from a seller with no card or no name. Now I'm going to hunt this down, and I think I have an idea on who it might be. And I tried to look once, and I could not find them. You know, people are funny, and they don't even want recognition. Sometimes they don't need a thank you. Somebody had said, if I find, you know, I was talking about a Relish Dish. I've never seen it or had one. And it was a guy, and he said, if I come across one, I'd be happy to send it to you. Now, I have an idea that it's the same friend that sent 5 different Wexford divided dishes, and I want to share them and show them today. Here's the relish dish that's in 5 sections. How cool is that, right? I can't get over it. Now, I had no idea that there was so many different ones. Did anybody? I mean, there is a lot of different ones. I just figured there was, maybe 2. Usually they'll have an oblong one like this in the Cape Cod, and then a round. Okay, look at this. Here's a 3 divided dish. Just perfect for, maybe a grouping of smaller things. Could be shrimp and cocktail sauce and sushi. It could be 3 different kinds of olives or 3 different kinds of peppers for your event, your party. Unbelievable. Just love that. Like that wasn't enough. I'm telling you, I don't even know who to thank. Here's one sent, and it is a classic. Look at this. This has the center handle. I didn't put it together because I want to put it back and store it, so it doesn't get broke. So it's a classic handled tidbit tray. You can pick it up by the handle and move it around the table or around the room, and nobody's handling anything. Here's that. Unbelievable. No name, nobody to thank. Well, we're going to thank them regardless, you know that. Whoever sent these, you're just amazing. You're incredible. I can't get over it. I had no idea there was that many. We can't thank you enough. It makes it so special. And believe me, you're going to see these. We use everything that we have or get our hands on for everyone's enjoyment. And that's what we'll be doing. Here is a 2-tiered handled tidbit tray. I love these. We just come up with a couple in the Cape Cod, right? Oh my goodness, look at this. I can't, look at this grin. I feel like a dipstick. I'm gonna have a ton going on for our Christmas buffet. It's gonna be good. Here is a completely 3, 4, here's a 5th different divided relish tray. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 5-section, but it's not like this one. See, look at this. Let me get it out so you could, I'll never hear the end of it if I don't take it out. Here's the one. Divided in a parallel division, and here's the other one. I had no idea. I didn't even know they existed. I think I knew about the one, this one. And we have a lot of this. We had 20 pieces before anybody sent anything, and now I'm seeing all these other pieces I can't get over. What a vast collection that they really made. So these are just striking. See that classic? If you see that edge and the diamond rim and then the bigger flat point diamond and still with the starburst in the middle, that's your classic. If it's not in the box, you know what you're looking at without somebody saying it. So, man, friend. Or if it's 5 different friends, but you're all crazy because you didn't send a note or a card, so we can't properly thank you. The worst part is, we want to send you a Christmas card. Now, last but not least, you saw the gift shows and reveals where we ended up with a plate so I can fix our 2-tier server in the Avon Ruby Red Cape Cod. Then our sweet friend from Georgia Bulldog fan, sent the whole thing. Here it is again. Somebody sent this whole 2-tiered tidbit tray, and there's no name, so we don't know who to thank. Here it is in its original box. So somebody bought it online and sent it to us. Even if I can't fix the original one I had, we have two for a Christmas table I want to do this year in the Cape Cod. So it's over the moon. One would think, you don't need all that. Well, yeah, the big table, I like 2 setups. I've talked about that. Salt, pepper at each end. A drink at each end. You know, a relish at each end. The tidbit tray at each end. Then it's not turning into a circus where everybody's handing stuff back and forth. That's ridiculous. Great friends that sent these things so we can properly thank you. And we really, really appreciate it. You know, they're going to get seen, they're going to get put together in a Christmas show. And we're just over the moon about it, guys. And if I seem off a bit today, I want to tell you, thanks for coming by. And I'll be lucky to finish this. And it's supposed to be fun and happy, and it is, I mean it. But Queen Elizabeth was pretty sick, and I found out she did pass away before I did this show. So I just had a tough time getting through this. Bear with me. Thank you, guys. What a woman. That's all I can say. What a woman. And a career, and a beautiful, beautiful person. If we could all be a little more like her, the whole world would be better off. So God bless the Queen and her family. I know how much it bothers me having some of that background. And I can't even imagine being closer than that, like the family and how much it would bother them. So, not to be down and out, but I have to pay some respects, and I hope you understand. Thanks so much, guys. Take care. We'll get through. Be happy. And we'll see you in the next amazing, over-the-top, emotional and decor and collector video. Thanks for understanding. Take care now. See you soon.